Hello everybody, welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I don't remember what I was doing in the last episode because that was recorded over a week ago. But she has a quest ring. I believe we purchased a home for some of the refugees here. And I think we closed on the deal. But it wasn't a very good deal. There were rats and cobwebs and all sorts of nasty stuff in there. But let's go ahead and continue.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Let us end this nonsense now. I have had enough of Harding's mistrust of you, Kippen, when you have given us everything. Come, I will insist that a council be called. Go to the mead hall, and I will meet you there. If Harding permits this council, the guard will see you in. It is time to set this right. Alright. Come with me, Kippen. No one will dare arrest you if I'm by your side. I will request an audience with Harding immediately.
Alder Harding requests your presence, and you can only hope that he has heard of your diligent labors on behalf of Harwick.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Ah, the hobbits of the hour. Please take a seat at my right hand and join your friends at my table. I am honored to welcome you to my council. Like I'm trying to be all professional here, but I'm just walking on their table. Oh wow, that's great. Floating chair. A floating chair. It's a great place to sit.
We keep safe these lands.
All settled?
Not long.
Good. Let us begin. I would like to begin by apologizing. I received our guest with untrust suspicion at first. I believe that my unwillingness to spare kindness for strangers may keep the people of my city alive. But our good guest has shown me that some folk are worth trusting. With the compliments of the Rohirrim of Harwick, I extend an apology and welcome to Kippen. I would like you to hear the things that are being said about you. I would like to speak my piece, Reeve Harding. My dear Killian, you may go ahead and speak at any time. Please go on. I had the honor of meeting Kippen and Langhold at my husband's table. A perfect guest and a brave warrior. If not for Kippen, every one of us would be dead. My only wish is that my husband had heeded Kippen's warning sooner about... never mind that. What is done is done. All I ask, Kippen, is that you bear no regret for your role in the fall of Uhtred and Langhold. I will always be in your debt for your noble efforts, I and my children. Well said. To Kippen, hear, hear. My most trusted sergeants have similar tales of your heroics, Kippen. For your services to Langhold and Harwick, I name you Knight of the Wold. Please, Kippen, forgive my past behavior and consider Harwick your home. The meeting is now adjourned.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
I meant what I said, Kippen. I am truly sorry for my treatment of you when you first met. My behavior towards outsiders is always suspicious, and for that Harwick is safe. But I see that I close us off from good as well as evil. Shall we adjourn, Kippen? I'm sure we have much to do here in town.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
You have helped make Harwick's surrounding territory safer for its people. For that you have my thanks. I think Harwick will be able to hold its own for now. Very good.
Cannot wait for the darkness to abate. Rohan must rally.
So I leveled up, I got a ton of experience, all this stuff's going on here. Thank you for your efforts in assisting Harwick, Kippen. I am in your debt. If you wish to continue your efforts, you should head to the outpost Twikenberg, south of here by way of Floodwind. I have not heard from the men there in many days, and I worry that things go badly for them. And then I also got this. Oh, never mind. This is, it's an event that's going on. Let me decline that. But then there's this quest here for Wildermore, Harding's Concern. So this is going to be a little far in the future. Wildermore is probably going to be a season in its own. As you can see, it's level 85. So I'm just going to accept the quest for now and come back to it later. Rumors have begun to spread that a growing concern in the north wild reaches of Rohan, a wild but lush land called the Wildermore. The rumors are vague but troubling also. Harding, Aldor of the Eastmint, grows worried for the northern reaches of his realm and has summoned you, a trusted ally, to investigate. Alright, we got new mail and everything. Horn. Danger faces West Rohan. So West Rohan is going to be next season. But let me go ahead and pick up this quest as well. We saw much to trouble us in Wildermore, my friend. Travel to the Entwash crossing and see if Hunbald will yet allow us to pass. West Rohan is in danger. And Theoden King must be told, but he is the very one who forbade us from returning. And this is a summons on Entwade. So I'll detach item and hold on to that for now. So lots of stuff going on here. I'll just put that there for now. Okay. What else is going on? I think that's it. Let me talk to this guy.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
I am truly sorry for my earlier distrust of you, Kippen. I have been scarred by many years of witnessing evil and cruelty in my lands, and the protection of my folk has always been my greatest task. I name you Knight of the Wold and bid you welcome to my city, as I should have done when we first met.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
So, looks like this is that same quest that I just picked up in the... That was like a quest that popped up here, but anyways. Well met again, Kippen. Thank you for coming to me at this strange time. I am concerned for my northern domain, the land of Wildermore. The trade routes there have never been so quiet before. Many who venture there have not returned. Will you investigate them for me? I hear rumors, but they sound like more old wives' tales to me. Nonetheless, something surely is amiss. Okay. So for now, I think we're done here. Let me head outside and we'll see what else we can do. So level 85. Very nice. And let me just pull up my map here. Good. Let me pull up my quest log and make sure I got everything in here that I need. So the east wall, what is that? A band of Rohirrim from the Wold have made camp in the east wall. Oh yeah, that was from when I first landed in the beginning of the season. So that and the epic, they're a little bit further south, but I'm going to put them in my tracker for now. And then the Wold, we got that. Wildermore, we're going to hold off on. And I think we got everything in our quest log that we need. I'm not seeing any quest rings here in the city. Just kind of doing a walk by a little bit. Or a ride by. Try to see if there's any quest rings around here to pick up. Not seeing any though. Looks like I am safe to vector to the next area. Trying to find a way out of here though. Guess I'll pull up the map and I guess... Alright. A little to the east and south will get me out of here. So why am I riding west? Well, I guess I can get out this way too. And let me actually get on my war steed. And I forgot what the hotkey is to pull up the war steed stuff. Well, let me go towards the quest ring. What was that short key? No, that's LOTRO store. I don't want that. There's a war band. So I have previously completed it, but I'm right here. There he is right there. Might as well. Why not? Why not just do it real quick? Get a little bit of mount experience. There we go. So yeah, I've already done that quest. That's why I'm not necessarily reading the thing. Gosh, how do I pull up my war steed stuff? It's driving me crazy. I can't remember the shortcut to bring it up. Maybe I can get to it from my character panel. I don't see it. Wall at the War, title, biography, nothing about war steeds. Maybe here. Skirmishes and mounted combat. Shift M. That's what it is. Anyways, it looked like I had seen a cosmetic quest reward. So why not put that on there? And you can change the hide too. That's kind of interesting. Anyways, that'll do it for now. Although that didn't seem to update. Maybe when I dismount and remount. Or maybe I had to like click accept or something. Now you gotta click apply. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little better. Anyways, here I am. I missed the entire ride. I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at the menu. But I have vectored appropriately.
Welcome, my friend.
I'm glad you arrived when you did. I have only enough warriors to keep this post secure and scout the road area to report back to Captain Engelmund. But we lack the ability to keep the road safe. You look hardier than most warriors I see these days. Perhaps you can help keep the road safe by tackling the source of the problem, eh? We have trouble brewing just north of here.
The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
Just over the ridge, north of this fort is a bog where creatures seem different than they were a month ago. Or two. Something is affecting the swamp, and I suspect that it has to do with the old cave around here, the Woods Coffin. This cave has always been empty and quiet, but felt like a hollowed ground from before my time. I worry something wicked is happening in there, so I sent one of my men to investigate, but he has not returned. Will you go look for him, Kippen? So there's a warband here as well, and I have previously completed it too, so I'm not going to bother. I'll just decline it for now. And then, let me go investigate that cave. What was that? Is that a quest item? No, it's a corpse. Not interested. Alright. Let me speak with the soldier.
What brings you to
I'm gonna have to dismount here and kill this carbine. Okay, done with that. I could not do my duty. I have been standing here, trying to rally my courage, ever since that sergeant first sent me out here. I cannot seem to go in. Do you feel that terrible shadow upon the very air? So it says I need to investigate the caves. Let me go in there. Dead creatures walk as if alive. Explore further to find what disturbed them. Alright, let's see. Woods Coffin is full of dead who woke to walk the cold passages of the cave, stirred by some great evil there. Is my audio level completely off, or is it just me? No, I think my settings all look about the same. The cave smells of old death, dry and acrid. The dead walk here, and their tombs lie open. They should be burned, so that the Drog will not be allowed to trouble the living again. My volume just seems louder to me than usual. Maybe just my regular computer volume is up and I didn't notice. Gonna keep going deep in here. Just gonna let them chase me. I'll stop when there's a big group to kill. Let me grab that guy. They're actually doing pretty healthy damage on me. 300. You hear something unusual. Awaken my minions. Deal with this intruder at once. So there is a Nazgûl here. I don't know why I'm lagging so much. And why is that guy growing? Feels like he's like getting taller. Yeah, they're all getting taller. Must be some sort of effect. Like if they die on top of each other, they get big or something. I don't know. Alright, let me open up the tombs here, or burn them. And one more. You have burned the tombs of the dead in Wodscrafen. Hopefully, that is enough to ensure that they do not return to trouble the living. So, can't go up there. So, I'm just gonna run back to the beginning here. And let me level up my steed while I'm trying to maneuver my way out of here. I'm gonna put points into strength. Nope, see, I'm going the wrong way. Because I wasn't paying attention. Too worried about leveling up. Not worried enough about getting out of here. Those Drog needed to be put back to rest. Many warriors here have superstitions of the dead and the omen of their walking among the living. Your deeds will put their hearts to ease, Kippen.
Our mission is dire.
A Nazgûl of Mordor was behind it all? I had heard of the Nazgûl involvement in the sacking of Langhold. I suspect from your findings that the servants of Mordor are rallying allies. That is a disturbing thought indeed. So I wonder if any of these rewards are good. Doesn't seem like it.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Do you see the Carabine watching us from above? They are the Krakabor. I have seen them gather upon the crest of that high hill. My heart warns that these are no ordinary birds. The Carabines seem guided by some unseen hand. They move about as if with purpose. See how they stare? I cannot help but feel that I am being spied upon. I would appreciate if you would climb Krakabor and find out what you can about those vile birds. Let's do it. The hill of Krakabor is covered in spine crabine that intimidate the surrounding lands with their sinister gazes. Crabine gather upon Krakabor, the highest hill near Tokien. These fell birds give unease to the warriors stationed nearby. Let's go ahead and try to gather up some of these. There's a lot here. Very good. There's some sort of weird item here. Sinister object. Blackbeak. I don't know if that's... Is that a quest? I don't know. That was weird. Oh, I think that was the quest that I actually got from the guy down here to investigate the hill. That makes sense. Oh, but that's not... I need to go back to the sergeant. You have discovered the nest of Blackbeak. You should defeat this vile crabine. Okay, so I'm going this way.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
The feathers you collected from the crabine will be very useful, Kippen. We use them for arrows, bedding, and all sorts of things. Better for us to have them than those evil birds.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Hopefully reducing the number of crabine spies. My god, this thing like ruined my thing. I have already completed this one.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Hopefully reducing the number of crabine spies will remind the Nazgûl that we are not going to roll over. If they want the Wold to fall, they will have to do better.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
You found an evil object upon the crest of Krakabor? Perhaps it is the work of that Nazgûl you spied earlier. He may have summoned the crabine. The black birds are surely spies for some evil plot.
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
Thank you for your efforts in assisting us here in Tokien, Kippen. I am in your debt. I have heard troubling news from Floodwind, a settlement to our south. Orcs and other enemies have begun harassing them. There you will find the young Thane Radwig, who has recently lost his father. His mother Edda counsels him. Any assistance you give them will be welcome, I am sure. Alright, so I think that's where I'm supposed to go for that other quest that I picked up on the first episode of this season, when I first landed, near the Argonath. Let me see. I think it is. So we're finally relatively kind of caught up to where we need to be. Very good. So, I'm gonna dismount actually, and now that I'm inside a city, I'm gonna get on my regular mount. And let me open up the stables
Welcome,
first
my
of all.
friend.
And then let me investigate. There's all sorts of war bands running around. Okay, anyways. You know, in the meat hall of Floodwind. Pretty nice.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Ah, a traveling warrior. Such interesting folk rarely grace our town. It was good of Tidlock to send you, for you have come at just the right time. Floodwind has enemies on almost every side, and we have not received supplies or traders from Harwick or the Norcrofts in several weeks.
Our success depends upon our strength.
My mother and I are having a bit of a disagreement. I realize I am newly made Thane, but my father was a great man and I aspire to do as he would have done. I believe we should ride out and meet our enemies on the field and drive them from our lands. Mother, on the other hand, wishes to shelter and hide here in Floodwind. I do not think my father would have wished this, but I do not reject my mother's counsel lightly. Will you ask my people what they think?
Our mission is dire.
I am Edda, the principal counselor and advisor in all matters of Floodwind. My son is young yet to bear all the responsibilities of a Thane, and so I help where I must. Radwig is not ready to ride into war, and war is upon our fair fields and forests. We must invest all of our strength in defenses, and dissuade the enemy from venturing near our city. I think you will find that many agree with me if you ask around. Edda believes that Radwig will fail if he rides into battle. Let me go speak with some of the guards, I suppose. I wonder if I can turn in some tasks. I'm sure I can. I hate having to figure out, like, which items I have and which ones I don't. I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of these. That lag is real. I'm just gonna pick them up, all of them, and then I will cancel the ones I can't do. That might be a bad strategy, might be a bit of a waste of time for this video. Maybe I'll fast forward me just grabbing all these quests. Okay, so those were my 8 daily tasks that I can complete. Let me go talk to people in the town. Server is very laggy today, man.
You aid the Horse Lords.
The road to the south has been ominous for a while. I have been told that the road towards Eastwall is crawling with orcs and urks. A number of orcs seem to have moved into the forest right outside Floodwind of late, and I would guess that they came from the Eastwall. We have defenses already set up in the forest to deal with any foes, so I believe we should be on our guard here in Floodwind. Man, this task stuff's gonna keep popping up for 3 years. Things have been very quiet. Almost too quiet, if you ask me. I have not seen much of anything lately, neither enemy nor ally. Would you like to hear what I really think? The lack of Rohirrim coming to and from is more concerning than the lack of enemies. We should bolster our defenses and quickly, if you ask me. I do not know what the enemies move about our lands, but I am worried. This guard, like Edda, wishes to see the town well defended. This guard wishes to defend the town from attacks, as Edda counsels. So let's see what the third and final guard says.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I can hear the howl of wargs coming from the forest to the northwest. There are some odd sounds coming from the forest to our south as well, but for the most part, things have been pretty quiet at this gate. I do not think that the beasts will attack our city. I loathe sitting here idly and listening while they take over our forest. Why do we not ride out and rid our lands of these vile beasts? This guard seems to be of the same mind as Radwig. So now I need to go to the tower near the meat hall and look out to the forests. Good location to look towards the forest. Let's do it. Orcs cling to the forest in great numbers, but do not set foot beyond the tree's edge. Okay. So let's go speak with the Thane and report our findings.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I suppose that is fair then. If nearly everyone agrees that we should bolster our defenses, then bolster them we must. My mother was likely right in her counsel. I will follow her direction, but perhaps you might be able to help me, since you are free to do as you will here. The young Thane relents, and his mother appears satisfied that her counsel was taken.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I am glad my son came around. Seeing to our defenses is the only wisdom at such a time. He wishes to be like his father, but his father died from his rash bravery. Oh, cold words for Mom. Alright, I hope you are enjoying Rohan. I know it has a different vibe than the rest of the game so far, which is kind of fresh and fun. I know I'm having a blast. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.